Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Matt with Green Bar Trading. So this is episode 8 of the trade breakdown. This is a trade that I took this week, and we made $125 in 4 minutes. So a lot of times my strategy, and I have many, but a lot of times my momentum trading strategy of trading these lower float, top of the gap watch list stocks, I'm looking for quick scalps. So that means getting in and getting out very, very quickly. So I'm going to go over that trade with you right here, right now. Before I do, I just want to show you guys our Discord, the Green Bar Trading community. This is a great community. We're growing every single day. It is so much fun and so much better to trade inside a community with other people, hundreds of other traders just posting, and we have a call out section, stocks that you might not even see. It's tough to watch every stock. Imagine having 400 eyeballs watching screens. It's easier to trade in a community. Also, you get access to me. I can answer any of your questions. I have a section here, Ask Matt. If you're a beginner trader, this is great for you. If you're a seasoned trader, this is great for you. So that's it here. If you guys do want to join, you're more than welcome. It's probably the cheapest money you will ever spend, the best value for your dollar. It's 99 bucks. That's it. $99, and you are in for life. So with that out of the way, getting to the trade breakdown on VYGR. This stock was at the top of the gap scan. Now, when I say at the top of the gap scan, each morning I screen the entire market for those stocks that are gapping up the most percentage on either news, a catalyst, or for some reason these stocks are hitting the scanner. That's what we then look into. What was the catalyst? I like to see, was it a good piece of news? Well, VYGR, the stock here that we're going over, was very good news. And you can see here at 7 a.m., it went from 250 to 378. Quite a move. So if you happen to be sitting at your computer around that time, you would see a stock in 2 minutes ripping up $1 a share. So, there's just a lot of really good potential to trade momentum stocks. Now, it's not for everyone. It's very quick trading, but this works for my personality really, really well because I like to scalp. I like to get in and get out. So when I get in, I'm expecting that quick, resolution in price to happen, pretty much immediately. I want to see what I'm looking at on level 2, big sellers on the ask. I want to see those numbers being eaten through. So, suggesting that there's a lot of buyers, a lot of volume coming in. And that is going to bring me to this stock. So leading gapper, top of the gap list, every other day trader sees it. I want to be trading the stock with the most volume. I want to be trading the stock with the best catalyst. So then once you have those things, we want to see what the stock's float is. So that's, hang on one second. That's what we do here. So what I'll do sometimes is I'll just look at, Thinkorswim. Other times I'll go to Finviz right here, which is a great site also. You just type in right up here, the ticker symbol, VYGR, come down here, shares float. Okay, this will give you the float of the company, 32 million shares. The lower the float, the better to get those, quick moves in a stock. Supply and demand. The less supply, the more demand. You get those boom, those quick moves that we want to see as momentum traders. This is a strategy for trading momentum. So 32 million, it's not, it could be lower, but this is still well in the ballpark for a stock that can give a move. I like to see, 10 million and under is amazing, but 50 million and under is fine. That could give you a decent move. You're not going to probably get, the crazy parabolic moves that we see with floats that are under 10, under 5 million, but that's still fine. That was totally fine. That did not stop me at all from trading this stock. So going back to the screen here, this, after the first, the 7 a.m., like I said, we saw it rip. At that point, all right, this is where VWAP starts to come in. This is where the 9 EMA starts to come in. Those are two indicators that will always be on my momentum strategy chart. This is the 1 day, 1 minute. This is where I take all my trades, but I also look at the 1 day, 5 minute. Don't ignore the 5 minute chart. Sometimes 5 minute setups, the first 5 minute candle to make a new high, are very powerful setups. So do not ignore that. But just for this video, I'm going to just use this, the 1 minute. So as we pushed up, there we see, okay, the buying kind of leveled out. It's still very early in the morning. You have to realize this. At 7 a.m., you're going to hit a wall because there's just not as many traders up yet. Think about it. If you're on the East Coast, which I am at 7 a.m., that means at 4 a.m. on the West Coast, they're not up yet trading. I mean, some people are, but you have to wait until the rest of the day traders wake up, which is normally after 8 a.m. So this is where I start to get really interested. I start to see the curl up. Before the curl up, I see this level here start to hold, okay? And you can see here on this candle, this is my indicator that at this point, whoops, the dot. At this point, there's some support there. So this is, for me, definitely a lower risk type of stock. I'm not worried about this stock dropping $1 a share. So I go in heavy with 1,000 shares. Now, when I say heavy, that's not very much. It's a $3,000, a $3,500 position, which is nothing compared to what a lot of other day traders do. But I felt very comfortable that I'm not going to ruin my account going in with 1,000 shares here. I have a very specific floor, okay? So we start to curl up. Price comes back down. And these candles, let me just erase this now. These candlesticks right here, all right, this is a bullish hammer right here, where price comes down and rebids immediately. Okay, it rebids it and forms a hammer type of candle. This is a hammer candlestick. This is a bullish candlestick. So when I saw that, and then I saw this break of the 9 EMA, I wanted to see where we were going to go. Are we going to make a new high? So we're a high there. Yes, we start making a new high. So now what you have is some nice price action. I like to see that. So what I'm going to do at this point, I'm going to get in right before 8 a.m. when the volume pours in on a little bit of a pullback. So I get in right here. So right there around the 9 EMA is where I enter the position. The very next candle, we close over the 9. At that point, all the volume starts to come in. My thesis on this entire trade at that point is confirmed. The 8 a.m. volume, the more traders, the more institutions that are the hedge funds, other funds that are pouring money into this stock. Now, my play here is the break of VWAP, which can be a very, very good play. This is something that I do a lot. Now, whoops, not what I wanted to do there. What I like to do with this, when I'm in a position that starts to do what I think it's going to do and rip up, I want to be taking some off the table. I want to pay myself as I go. Okay? That's why 3 minutes later, I took half the position off after we blew through VWAP. And then I took my other half of the position off on the next candle when we pushed up here, which was a very nice trade. This is a scalp. This isn't something that I'm holding. This is 8 a.m. at this point. This isn't something I'm holding until the bell rings. I'm not holding this until tomorrow, the next day. I'm getting in and getting out quickly. Okay? This is the way I trade with 1,000 shares. I want to make $100, $200 very quickly. So getting in and then getting out by scaling out. This is what scaling out looks like. Now, if I would have scaled out a little further, I wouldn't have liked this red candle here. But when you break VWAP, there's always going to be a retest of, not always, but most of the time, you'll get some profit taking like I did, and you'll get a retest of VWAP. You're going to want to see VWAP hold for the next move higher. Now, this stock did continue to go up. So this was the top gapper. It's where all the attention was. So I think we hit a high of about $4.13 on this during this trading day. Finding the stocks to trade is everything. You want to be where the action is. Find a good catalyst, one of the top gappers. Look at the top 5 gappers. You want to choose the one with the most volume, the nicest float, and the best news. That's what this stock had. It wasn't going to go to $20 a share. It wasn't going to go parabolic, but it gave plenty of trading opportunity to scalp. So $125 in 5 minutes. So in 5 minutes, I made $125. I think anybody would be happy with that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Trade Breakdown. If you did, please hit the thumbs up for the video. It helps the channel continue to grow. And that's it for me. I would love to have you all join our Discord. Go check that out. The link is in the description. All right, guys, take care. I'll see you back on the next one.